Hello guys, OzMan here. Golden Goblins versus Immoral Thieves. I was not in this war. I don't know what I'm about to watch, but I've been given a short list of attacks and some brief synopsis of what happened in the war. This was a random spin. The final score 85 to 83. Immoral Thieves had a 3 Town Hall 11 advantage in this. They managed to fall too short on the 3-star count, which is 25 to 23. I know I was in IP at the time and we were warring Quantum 3, and this war was just going off. People were excited. It was intense. Immoral Thieves managed to clear a couple of 10s. They did pretty well, to be fair. 83, not a bad score. I'm not going to show any of their attacks, but they did leave a few 10s. The Golden Goblins attacks managed to clear number 1 and number 5. Not sure if that's an 11. I think that's a 10. Yeah, it looks sick. Anyway, I've got a list of ones that I'm going to run. I'll just chat shit through it while I drink a beer. And I'm watching it with you, so I have no idea. This is King D on number 1. And it's a bowler attack with the Queen Walk start. Pause for silence means I'm drinking, so I apologize for that. Warden's in behind the Queen. She's gonna go in, not gonna be able to reach that air defense, so ideally heads left. That's just the funnel created by the looks of it. And he's got bowlers who are going to make a bit more of a funnel before he drops his other 17. Switch my phone off. Apparently in this war the 9s were cleared with 9s. That I think only one 11 dipped on a 10 on the Golden Goblin side. Obviously they were down quite a few 11 attacks. You know, being down 11 attacks is quite a big deficit. I'm not sure a few gems weren't spent in this. I'll check that after. So bowlers here have done what bowlers do. Getting slightly sick of bowlers wiping my base. My lower base anyway. The one that sits in power back that's sort of like a mid-level 10 just gets shat on by bowlers, and there's not much that I could do other than upgrade my Town Hall 9 defenses, which I will need to do soon. She's not got a lot of troops left here, and a minute 7, so I'm going to fast forward this bit. Obviously this ends up a 3-star. It's a big hit on a pretty much max 11. I think he must be missing like a cannon and a mortar or something. Not much. 1k short of max. His Queen and Warden just clean this up. So walk around. Immoral Thieves were really good sports through this. I think their Twitter did sort of just comment that they kind of chucked it. I think they had a few failed 11 dips and their 10s didn't quite perform as well as the Golden Goblins 10s. The next one, number 5, this is New Star. And this is 32 miners with a Queen Walk. So Queen in from 3 o'clock, gonna wall break in, take out that air defense, I would assume, so she stays safe for a while. She might... I have no idea where she's going to go. She will take out the air defense. Wizzy Tower is going to go down. No clue where the miners are going to come in from, but from what I've seen, you can nearly spam them in a straight line, and you just got to keep them up with some heals and rages. Ideally no CC if you're going to use minors. So he's pulled that. Minions and loons. Poison spell, take care of the minions. The loons will drop. And he's dropped his minors with a grounded warden. Minors just in a flat line are going to take out pretty much a straight line into the core. King has just raged up around the outside. Don't think he was supposed to go in. I'm pretty sure he's part of the funnel. And the heal spells down should keep him alive. Minors against this eagle artillery, probably pretty sensible. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't lock onto them in the same way that it does all the other troops. Anyway, second heal down with a freeze, so they're all going to get healed up. They did hit a bomb, but once that Inferno drops, he should be safe. Is King still alive? Just. Queen's banging on a wall. And the miners have, they've nearly taken the whole base out. I'm not sure about you guys. My queen seems to be hitting walls again all the time, and I'm not 100% sure that it's not just based on the attack strategies, and that Valks and bowlers and miners and everything gets ahead of the queen, and she's often stuck cleaning up trash and then gets stuck on walls after jump spells wear off. But it's fucking irritating. That was pretty sick. We are going to skip down to number 13. This is Hergoth. For some reason I heard there was a Skelly spell in this, but there isn't, so I'll check his other attack in a second. But we'll run this. This is a Queen Walk with a fairly big Laloon portion. Would assume he's got a CC full of Valkyries. So air defense is set far enough back that his queen's managed to clear a pretty decent funnel. She's going to be broken in here. It's about 6 wall breakers. Straight out of Colton's wall breaker book. It's amazing they hit that junction. Not really. They hit the junction because there was nothing left in that front compartment. Until people learn that, they can keep complaining about modded attacks. Wall breakers do what you want them to if you know what they do. Inferno Tower goes down. He's going to get the queen and pull the CC. This is sort of the classic Valoloon, even though I don't think he's used any Valkyries. Just an extra hound. So Queen's kind of made the funnel. Hounds and loons can go down sort of the southern eastern side of the base. Loads of haste spells. And he's only lost 1 hound at this point. So things are looking good. Second hound goes down. He's still got 2 tanking all these loons. The haste spells are sort of off position for the rest of it, but good enough to get them into the rage. Freeze down for that second Inferno Tower, and he's brought loads of air. King is just going to clear up trash on the outside. There's nothing left on this base. Queen's going to stay up for the whole raid. Sick. I'm going to check Urgoth's other attack that I wasn't going to run, but I'll check it. So apparently it's the introduction of the poison spell into Golden Goblin's attacks, which I'm interested to see. Fast forward this. I was going to show 18 next, but I'll skip to that in 2 seconds. What did Hergoth hit? His second replay. Does not have a Skelly spell. Someone is talking trash. I'm going to skip and run 18. This was elite. I'm not sure how elite this attack actually is, but he requested it. It looks like one of these giant healer bowler hog things is about to happen. No wall breakers. I said this in a power back video that I've just done. I'm not sure which one's going to come out first. Depends. But you just don't even need wall breakers. The giants do what they do. They bash through walls. The CC is going to get pulled here. Bowlers will take care of the Valkyrie and the wizards, but that baby dragon can be a real pain. Thankfully, the healer's stuck with the giants, which is what he wants. Giants generally take all the fire, while the bowlers kind of sit back and just wipe the trash behind them. His heroes have got a little bit ahead of where he wanted, but he can now just start trickling in the hogs. This base layout is a good base. I don't think there's much stopping this attack. There's some people that were in a Crystal Warrior stream the other night that I was watching. There's a guy named Ed who is now streaming for Crystal Warrior, but they were chatting about this sort of giant healer bowler hog raid, and it's apparently at the point where you can just sort of chuck stuff down and expect a 3. Now obviously it's not that straightforward, but it seems to be pretty overpowered at the moment. I think as long as you don't lose the healers, you're in good shape. The last couple hogs coming in from the back side here, as boulders are stuck in a wall. Giants stuck in a wall, but it doesn't matter. Both his heroes are dead. He's got goblins in for cleanup. So yeah, I mean, that wasn't an overly clean attack. But really, other than time, there's no point where it's in danger of failing. We'll skip to number 24 next. This is JT, and he is doing a Govaho. With some bowlers, I assume, because there's 2 healers left after he's deployed the ones with his queen. So queen walk from 9 o'clock. She will probably make some sort of funnel for these bowlers. He's chucked a few hogs in just to alleviate some defense. Should pull the CC, which is the CC of the moment. Anything with Valkyrie and Baby Dragon, nasty. It forces a rage and the ability. Hang on, I was told to show this one, so I'm not sure what happens. It looks like he's already lost his queen at 11% in this raid, and the healers have now locked onto the king. Valkyries have come in, so there's a bit of adapting going on at this point. No way he wanted to lose his queen. He's got healers on 1 pack of bowlers. A couple have gone astray. Healed down for the sort of bulk of the attack. Should tank those bombs. The jump spell is going to give him access to nearly all of the base in terms of bowler range if they stick together. Shit's just gone everywhere here. He's already sort of dropped hogs in up top. I think there's a point when he knows that this attack has gone a bit funny and he just needs to get rid of those point defenses up top before his main squad of troops get anywhere near it, because if they start banging on a wall, he's in trouble. So it's just really an archer tower left that's going to do anything to this, and it's probably going to take ages to clean up just because he's dropped things in such a random manner. But this looks done. That archer tower is probably going to go down last. I don't normally fast forward till all the defenses are down and the raid is over, but that will be, aside from the builder's hut, the 99. I want to find out where this Skelly spell was. Maybe I'll do a separate video on it. And one more by request. This account is called something closely connected to God or something was the translation. I don't know much about it. Govaho, haven't showed too many of these lately in other wars. Trying to show slightly more obscure attacks, but when they're good, they're good. Apparently this one was good, so we'll watch it. I might skip back up and show a few more 10 on 10s, because we kind of only had one suggested, and apparently we wiped all the 10s with 10s barring one. So a bit of a queen charge. Hog in there just to help pull the CC minions, double poison down, should sort that out. If you get stuck doing anyone who goes into a fresh hit these days without at least one poison is in trouble, because baby dragons without a poison are just nearly impossible, and a minion CC is just ugly as well. It's terrible. So Queen's not so much charged in, but she's taken out 30% of the base. Golem's going to come in from up top. Valkyries behind that. King, there's enough storages up there that they will sort of get pulled in the right direction. Jump spell down with a rage, and that's going to just smash the enemy heroes. And now it's just not spam hogs, but just chuck hogs in from everywhere. It's quite a lot of base left down southwest. But to be fair, there's nothing heavy. And even if he loses all these hogs, his queen would probably sort this out. He still does have 5 hogs in the bag. There's a Wizzy for cleanup and a wall breaker that's going to do nothing. And a heal spell still left. Fairly clean by connected closely to God. Or so it translates. I'll fast forward to the end of this and I'll see if I can't find something up top. I want to know where this Skelly spell is, but I'm not going to search all these. Did I show 9? I did not. It's a dip. I will back out of that. 10 was not a dip. Let's have a look at this. This is Mass Velks. Kind of recognize this base. I've seen this somewhere. This is Layla, Queen Walk, Mass Velks, couple of loons, loads of wall breakers. No idea what's in the CC. And she's going to break straight in and get access to the air defense. Gonna get the sweeper, a couple of storages, but mainly this just gives the queen a bit of a chance to take out some trash. Should pull the CC from there as well. So we got Golem Loon CC, that's just time consuming. Expect a rage spell for this. I think poison went down. Might have been a double poison. Just a single poison. And as these minions are sort of clearing stuff at 6 o'clock, I would assume that the main attack's going to come in from around 7 and just about meet up with the queen. He's got 1 jump spell, 1 heal, 2nd rage has gotten down on the queen. We got Teslas all over the place. Just had a war with Wanted 1.0 in Powerback, which you guys will get to see shortly. Powerback did lose by 1 star in the end. Troll fucking Teslas everywhere. I'd have failed semi-dip. It's not like a full-on dip because it was like a 9.5, but I had tons of troops left and ran out of time because the Tesla was like a builder's hut across the whole map, and I didn't even see it until I'd hit like 80%. So mass Valks from 7 o'clock. The jump is going to take everything if it survives into that second Inferno Tower, and the air defense are down, which means these loons are going to have no trouble sort of coming in, taking out cannons and Teslas. That's sick, Layla. I'll show one more because I've got some beer left. With some luck, we'll hit this Skelly spell. I know we won't hit this Skelly spell. Was that the one I already showed? Nope, maybe. This is the one I backed out of last time. We'll show it anyway. Hergoth is beast. He seems to have max miners. I'll ask the question later. His town hall looks a bit funny now as well. It's quite possible that the 3 town hall 11 advantage was made into a 2.5, because I'm pretty sure he did his first hit as a 10, and it looks like the credit card possibly came out. He was always going to go 11. It was in the cards. His base was done in terms of upgrades, at least stuff he wanted to do. So we've got 30 miners going to come in from somewhere. I would assume that it's just going to be a straight line from north to south, as he's just got a little less base to deal with that way. King will probably funnel all the troops, and he's just going to take out trash and take fire on the outside of the base, and that's fine because I think the miners just, they dip, they come up, they smash, and as long as you sort of rage, heal, they seem to just wreck shit. This queen stuck on a wall. Freeze maybe a little early. I'm not sure if there's anything near that. He's only got like 1 miner left on that side, doing serious work, but I think the freeze was probably not even needed. I think a lot of the miners went sort of northeast, and now they're all just stuck with the king. There's quite a few on the town hall. This is over. I'm going 11 soon, I think. It just looks like too much fun. Someone let me know in the comment section where the freaking Skelly spell was, and I'll show it in my next video. Until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Immoral Thieves, thanks for a good fight. I'm sure this was good fun. Take care. Bye.